Hey guys, I'm Brittany.
Hey, I'm Mary.
And welcome to our very first pilot episode of
Seriously.
I
said it already though.
Okay,
Seriously.
Seriously. So this is our podcast about web series. We're talking about old ones, talk about new ones, talk about ones that we love and hold dear to our hearts.
So dear to our
So dear, because we've been watching web series for years.
Years, yeah.
Yeah, since college.
We're old. Some of the ones that we really, really love are, of course, they're kind of like veterans, right?
Yeah,
like
the vets, the OGs,
Issa Rae's,
OGs.
Awkward Black Girl,
Yes.
Black
That
and
was the first
Sexies, Hello Cupid,
Ruby Love Friends.
They're even on TV now.
Yeah, they're
so
on BET.
We remember when they were web series.
Yes, yes, they're like the pioneers. So
Yeah.
that's great. And we can't forget
Close
2K
friends.
Life.
Close friends.
Hello.
From 2K Life.
Good. If you want drama, you're watching that.
Yes. We'll be discussing that. At the end of each episode, we're going to be doing like questions, comments, concerns. Mainly concerns.
Because I know you have them because we got them.
We got
A lot of them.
a lot of them. So we talk about random things, actually. We like really watch these things with like a microscope. So we notice everything. Every single thing.
Every single thing.
Yeah.
It's not going to get past us.
Not at all. First show we're discussing is Chef Julian, which is on Black and Sexy TV.
So if you're not watching, this is actually, it's going to be a spoiler alert because we're talking about the full episode, full season. So make sure you're tuning in. So, episode 1 of Chef Julian, season 2 premiere. Okay, so we start off with
Where we basically left off in the season finale.
of Sexless. So, well, it starts off with Daryl and Chef Julian going at it.
Yeah.
Because Daryl broke the bro code.
Didn't know there was
But
one. But
there's a bro
sure.
code. There's a bro code. You have to live by it. So we'll get to that later on. They gave us a little piece of what's to come.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to the present time.
Yeah.
And so Julian's on a date with Yasmin's friend Sydney.
Mm-hmm.
Pull up to her house. She's, acting real flirty, giving him the signal. So she leaves, but then she comes back.
Yes.
She says to him, "You want to come up?
Just like that, too.
You want to come?" And then he goes,
He
"What's
looks
up?"
around.
He looks up
Because he doesn't know what to say.
at all. But he goes, "What's up?" He's a man of very few words.
Very few.
He does not speak. I wonder how that date was. Like previously to the pull up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they go up to her apartment.
Mm-hmm.
She still got her coat on.
Yes. She's comfortable, I guess.
But are you? I feel like you come into your house, you take off your coat, take off your shoes, like.
I guess she wanted to do like the slow and sexy reveal because her shirt is a bit sheer.
I guess.
It's a Fashion Nova top, I
guess.
believe. And,
You said what?
Fashion Nova top, I think. So she does
Okay.
like a, on the shoulder, sliding it down.
But
So
he's
it's
all
not-
part of her
He's not looking at
seducing
her.
plan.
So she's
He's
doing
not
this for
looking at
absolutely no reason.
No reason. I wonder why he agreed to come up. Like you knew
Because he wasn't
what
even
was
speaking.
up.
He was just looking straight at the TV.
Yes, barely. Anyway,
She's just laughing at nothing, really.
at nothing because he was just like, "What's funny?"
Yeah, trying to get his attention, I guess.
Exactly. She was trying so hard.
Too hard. It was sad.
It was sad. It was very awkward for me to watch.
Yeah, it was very awkward.
Because she was being all flirty and, can you open this bottle for me?
Yeah.
Feel my thighs, one bigger than the other.
Strong thigh.
Feel it.
You're very artsy looking.
Right. We all got all this.
Yes, I was just like, he doesn't know what to say to this
He
girl.
doesn't. He has no clue.
So sad.
And what happens next?
He just seems very nervous next to her. So, but she seems like she's ready to like pounce, and she keeps dropping these sexual innuendos. She's like, "Is it big?" And he's looking at her like, "What is big? What are you
big?
talking about?"
I don't understand.
So she like leans on, excuse me, she lays down on his lap. She pulls him in for a kiss.
Mm-hmm.
He's very hesitant.
He is hesitant, but he's waiting for a minute.
Literally
For a minute. And then he's like, "All right, chill. You got chill."
Mm-hmm.
And then she acts like she cool, but she knows she hurt.
Right.
She hurt. So she asks him why. The $1 million question. and he's like, I'm taking a break from sex.
And she laughs at him.
She doesn't just laugh. She dies. She dies of laughter. She was like rolling on the floor.
She was. It was sad. And he just got mad and he left.
He did. He was sad. He was upset, but it's fine.
Yeah.
So now we're at his cousin Talisa's house.
Yes.
So at this point, Julian is jobless.
And homeless.
Homeless and jobless. Yes. So now he's sleeping everything less. Everything just less. Now he's sleeping on his cousin's couch and this loudmouth cousin. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's very loud.
Okay, so
she has a friend with crochet braids.
Why do you have to call out the crochet?
That's important that we know that. She has a friend with crochet braids.
Yes.
Her name is B.
And her name is B. Or is it Bay?
It's B.
Okay, it's B. And then I noticed with the cousin, she had said to him, like, oh, you still not having sex? Like, you can have sex now. It's all right. And he was, why is she trying to steer him off the wrong path? Like, he's trying to focus.
This cousin is a different kind of cousin.
She's a different kind of breed.
This one is, she's a bit different.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he, so then Darius arrives.
Daryl.
His name is Daryl.
His name is not Darius. I'm not sure where you got that name from. Maybe you're thinking of a different show.
Daryl arrives.
He's kind of feeling B. He wants Julian to put in a word for him, but Julian's like, I don't even know.
I don't even know who this girl is.
He's like, I've never seen this girl before.
I can't help you, bro.
So then he asks Talisa. She's like, what?
Yeah.
Like she don't know what the hell he wants.
You know what's up.
And so she just drops the bomb and is like, Daryl wants to date you, making it awkward for
everyone in the room.
Because B just looks down. She doesn't even acknowledge.
Yeah, it ruins his whole flow. Yeah, she just laughs.
So they all leave.
Julian's in his car. He's swiping away on the Bay app.
Bay is the sponsor of this show, clearly. I think they are the sponsor of this episode.
But hey, get your money.
Get your money where you
So he's on the Bay, swipe left, swipe right, swipe left. Oh.
Then he sees an eye.
An eye. Now, who puts an eye, their eye, as their profile picture? No one's...
This person called Millie. Which I believe is Milan. From Hello Cupid.
Hello Cupid. Yes.
Proud dad's wife.
Yes, wife or / ex-wife.
No,
I think they're separate. Did they ever get separated?
I don't think so. I think they're still legally married.
See, messy.
They're married to each other as well as roommates. Apparently it's too expensive for him to move out. Yes. Whatever that means.
Yes, they do share. I think he's like 10 now.
They have a 10-year-old son.
They do. So she's trying to get her groove back.
Yeah, they're going back and forth.
If that is her, which I think it is.
Yeah. The convo is, it's okay. So then I think he calls her.
He does call her.
And the conversation goes a little bit like this.
And now, Seriously Theater.
Hey! So like, what do you do? I actually just quit my job. Oh, were you not interested in it anymore? I was actually working at an accounting firm counting beans. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know if that's like a metaphor saying like there's like a glass door. He wasn't going nowhere with that, so he's just like counting beans. As in, like, constantly doing the same thing every day.
Your guess is as good as mine. I'll go with that. That makes sense.
She had all this energy in the conversation.
Yes.
And he was very much aggressive.
Like a caveman.
Yes.
Yes.
So then he tells her that he's interested in starting a food truck. Mm-hmm. He made literally one struggle breakfast, and now all of a sudden he's a chef.
He's a chef.
I'm confused. Please enlighten me, please.
Yes. But wait, my thing is, what did he put in his babe profile? Jobless, seeking, like, you put what you do. I guess
I want to see this profile. Yeah,
I want to see what's it about. It said jobless, homeless, 6 foot though.
Is he 6 feet?
I don't know. He's pretty tall.
Yeah, sure. He's like 6 feet.
But she even asked him, like, is that your real picture? Like,
and he was like,
she's not trying to be catfish out here.
Nah.
She's not.
And the first thing she asked was like,
"What's wrong with you?"
No, when she got on the phone, she was like, "So I gotta ask, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a wife?"
Who are you gonna be asking? You got a full husband and
but
child.
she disclosed that.
But we don't know if this is her, so we can't even say if that's her.
That's why I think. That's why I actually thought it was her, because she said, "I have
an ex-husband.
I have an ex-husband." We know Black and Sexy like to use characters that we have been introduced to before, so I'm pretty sure that's her. And I saw like the little bit of blonde hair in that little picture, so
it's probably her.
It's probably her.
Then she's like, "Does that are you worried? Does that bother you?" "I ain't worried about your ex."
Aggressive.
That's the most word he had conversation he's had the whole time.
It's ridiculous.
It's all right. So what else happened? So she tells him she's an attorney. She asked to help him with his job.
Yeah, she offered to help.
Very nice, very nice. "I'm here to help you. What do you need?"
And he just got so defensive. He's like, "That's how you solicit men on this now?" What?
"You think I need your help?" Like, she's like, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry."
What? I was just like, this could be like a networking opportunity for you. You're starting your own business. What is the matter with you?
What does he think the process is to find?
You just gotta look attractive, and
your looks don't get you everywhere, boo boo.
Not those looks. First off, he's cute. Well, my goodness. What is he?
So she's like, cute? "My bad. All right, you don't need me. Fine, whatever." So he tells her that he's just looking for companionship. He tells her, not having sex. Again, we get laughter. Complete laughter.
It was more of a giggle for her.
It was more of a giggle.
But it's still, like, embarrassing.
Yes. And she's like, "I'm sorry."
And he's angry still. He's been
so
angry.
At this point, I'm hanging up.
Yes, he's ready to hang up on her.
All right, he was 2 seconds before that dial
girl. He was ready to
so sensitive. Yes. And she's like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you." He's like, "It's too cool. Bye. I gotta go. Bye. Bye."
Even before then, she's like, he was like, "What's the problem? I thought this is what women want." And she's like, "Yeah, but at the same time, we have needs or whatever." And she's like, "Sometimes it's hard to find a guy that's just looking for companionship." And he's like, "No, it's not."
Yeah.
Does he date men? Like, how would he know? I was so confused. I was like, offended by that.
Man, I don't get y'all. Like, that's how you feel. Like, he don't get women. He does not understand women.
No, he's too aggressive and defensive.
I wouldn't even call him aggressive.
He's boring on the phone. He couldn't take a joke because she was like being very lighthearted and
flirty,
upset about every comment that
everything she said. She could not get it right. She could not, and she just like, "I don't even know what I'm trying to get." All right, so we get back to Lisa's house because that's not his house,
right?
Get back to Lisa's house, and he cooks up his, Chef Boyardee spaghetti meal.
Is what he created.
I guess he chefed it up. It was looking real Chef Boyardee in the microwave.
Like there was nothing but sauce and spaghetti. I didn't see nothing else on that plate.
So B, she comes downstairs in her towel.
No, Talisa left.
Talisa left, yes.
Yeah, she said, "I'm going out," and literally 5 seconds later,
she was already prepped. So
she was on top of the stairs.
Yes, waiting for that door to close.
Now, what if Talisa was to come back?
Yeah, and see you in your little towel. Like, what you doing?
Yeah, she came down to get lotion in the kitchen.
Lotion in the kitchen. That was my main concern. Why?
I don't know.
The lotion not stay in the bathroom anymore?
Does not stay in your bedroom.
Or if it's in the kitchen for whatever reason, why don't you go back upstairs?
Yeah, because you're just walking in your towel. And
like,
she decides to lotion her legs right there on the couch in front of him.
Yes.
She's moaning as she does it.
And he's looking, but he's low-key not looking. Like, he's trying to figure out, like...
He's a little uncomfortable.
Yes, of course he is. I would be too. Like, I'm trying to eat my dinner and you over here doing all that. So then she comes over to him. Can you help me? Can you get my bag?
Because we're at the beach, apparently.
Yeah, well, right. Like, suntan lotion, like, girl... Because what would you do if he was not here? That back would not get touched.
Exactly.
You're just hitting the key points, legs, elbows, and ankles.
Exactly.
Cut it out.
Her backs look pretty moisturized to me.
It was fine. It was fine. And then she interrupts him while he's eating. He's trying to have his dinner. She interrupts him.
Yeah, and she rushes him too.
I was saying, she rushes him. She's like, "Come on."
I said,
"You coming in my space." All right, girl. So he does it for whatever. He just, whatever. So then he lotions her up. They have for a long time.
Very long time. I'm like, how ashy is this girl?
How ashy is she?
My goodness. think he was, and then like that lotion is very creamy.
Yeah,
so
you didn't need all that.
You can spread that. And she's a very small girl. At this point, like the towel was off of her, and she's like, moaning as he's like lotioning her back.
Yeah,
and she's like,
do you think he was into it, or if he was just lotioning her back?
I think at first he was just lotioning her back, and then he started to get into it. I guess from her moaning, maybe. But it's like he couldn't stop. He couldn't stop himself.
And she wasn't going to let him stop.
No.
She was very appreciative of that.
Yeah.
So then he finds a better use of the lotion.
Yes.
He finds better use of the lotion in Talisa's room.
In Talisa's room.
You care to share what happened?
He's jerking off is what he's doing. He's doing the ultimate lift off is what we're calling that. On Talisa's bed.
With whose picture?
His favorite girl in the world, Wendy.
Wendy, the love of his life, even though he will not admit it at all.
He's thinking about that same night.
That one night. He loved that night. He'll never forget that night.
He'll never forget that.
After that night,
he's hooked.
I think after that night in sex, that's when he started acting crazy. Like, he kind of pushed himself away from Wendy.
And now he, like, wants nothing but Wendy.
Yeah, but he will never let her know that.
I know. That's the sad part.
Whatever. I guess they have history.
Male pride, I guess.
And the whole thing she did with his window. That was the last sexless episode, I think.
Yeah.
So that was that.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for episode 2. The season's starting off really good.
Yeah, this was interesting to watch. Because the poster that they use for like this episode is just him in like bliss looking up at the air, looking up. I assume that he was like exercising. He was
doing a different type of exercise.
Yeah, clearly I see. He was doing something else. He was lifting.
He went right off. Yeah, so that was episode 1 of Chef Julian season 2.
So what were your questions? What were your comments? What were your main concerns? Yeah, what are you looking forward to?
This season, I'm very looking forward to who Millie is.
Yeah.
I want to see if our hunch is correct. I'm also looking forward to when is he going to get this food truck that he's hosting? I think
probably not.
Okay, or start his own business, whatever he wants to do.
Yeah.
I wonder if him and the roommate girl are going to get together.
Maybe. Because
it might be something there.
I don't want to say a hoe, but he's had his fair share.
He changed his life around.
But she might be the one that crushes it all together.
And she looks like she's pretty aggressive, and she'll get what she wants in any way possible.
Because she's like quiet too.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Her friend don't even know. What's happening.
A thing that she's after him. And Daryl's over there talking about put me on. She don't want to be put on to you. She looking at your homeboy.
She's never looking in your direction.
But she needs to. Daryl's a good guy.
Oh, Daryl's so sweet.
Team Daryl.
I love his accent.
Yes,
country boy.
Country boy.
I love me a country boy.
You know I love a country boy. So, what are your questions, comments, and concerns?
My main concern is, will we start seeing the other members, like other girls that he's interacted with? Like, will his ex show up at some point? Will that crazy chick Yasmin come up because he went on a date with her friend?
Right. So I still want to know if she knows.
If she knows, like, what's going to happen there? Will he ever date Wendy again?
Will he ever tell
How will he find out about Daryl and Wendy? I'm excited. I love some messy drama.
Always. That's the only type of
and now it's coming from
like
a male perspective, so
it's a good twist.
In terms of his career goals.
Okay. So you have no hope for him?
No faith at all.
No faith, no hope.
his business. Because he's so aggressive to me, so I don't see him as a people person.
I don't see him as aggressive. I see him as lazy. I see him as
crybaby is what he is. Also.
Sensitive. I see him as very sensitive.
Oh, so sweet.
So sweet, so sweet.
Oh, so sweet.
So we'll see. Episode 2 drops every Saturday. So yeah, guys. This was episode 1 of Seriously. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back.
If you have any questions, comments, and concerns, please let us know on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can Snapchat us. Everything will basically be Seriously Podcast.
Yeah, Seriously Podcast. You can find it all. And you can email us too if you have any shows you want us to watch or review or anything like that. That's seriouslypodcast@gmail.com. So please, put us on to those new shows.
Yeah, we always want to know about new shows. We're excited to learn about new shows.
So right now we're doing the whole season 2 of Chef Julian, and then next we'll pick a new show, and that's how we will be.
All right. Thanks, guys.